Our house. Do. You say you know we're after. Cool, baby. This is the fourth fucking time that I've tried to make this video. The first time, what was it that went out? Oh, yeah, for some reason my phone just didn't have enough power. The second time, it didn't have enough space to contain the video. The third time, that just happened 10 minutes ago, is there was a fire in my building. I was talking to the camera and the fucking fire alarm went off, and actually I couldn't create a short out of it because for some reason the short wouldn't save the last like 10 seconds, which is where the action was, but I think it's up there. So anyway, yeah, I'm not sure. There were a couple of attempts at this and whatever. So I'm gonna make this goddamn video whether or not it kills me. So here's the part that you missed. I'm trying to make a guacamole. I don't know if it's a real guacamole, like so when you would order from the, from the Mexican store or whatever. It's just the way that I make it. And because I've got avocados that are kind of going and I've got tomatoes that are kind of going, it makes sense that I would now use them and make a guacamole. The thing is that when I use raw diced onions, I'm very good at dicing them. They become like microscopic, but they give me a pain in my gums and they get in just a lot of dental shit. So instead, what I prefer to do is just wilt or sweat or whatever the garlic and the onions in a frying pan just long enough for them to get a little bit hot, soft, sorry. So that's been done. Excellent. So I'm now going to try and proceed. Oh, sorry. I don't know which one it was. One of them was actually a reason that, what was it? The camera was pointing in the wrong direction. I don't know, but there was like a couple tries there. Anyway, so I've got this, which are some soft fried garlic and onions. And now I'm going to take my avocado, which I opened in the previous one, so it's getting a little brown in there. It was green before. And I'm going to scoop out with a spoon that I am getting right now because I knew I'd need one, so I got it immediately. And here it is, to scoop out this avocado. But first, for the fifth time or the fourth time, I want to show you this little trick that I've learned. Probably won't work this one time because I've already done it. But anyway, someone showed me that if you've got to take a pit out of an avocado, aside from whacking it with a knife and twisting it or trying to pry it, whatever, most of the time, 99% of the time, let's see if it works, if you just give it a tiny little squeeze, there it goes. So I'm going to throw that avocado in there. Unfortunately, this time it took quite a bit of avocado with it, but it is a good way, and it hasn't not worked for me in the 3 weeks since I've been doing it. And I'm a man who eats a lot of avocados. Let me just assure you on that. Okay, so I'm going to take all this out, this good stuff. Good. I'm wearing gloves, so don't freak out about my touching the avocado. Oh, again, I guess I should say it again. Thank you to everyone who came over from the other channel I was doing stuff on. I spoke to someone in YouTube, actually, because I used to be in advertising and data and stuff, and they advised me that if you're actually going to make specific content, like if you are making YouTube content about bicycles, then you shouldn't have other stuff that aren't bicycles in your feed, like your videos. So they say you need to open a new account for each of these, and so if that's the case, I might actually be asking you guys to go to a third channel. I think I actually will. But for this one right here, I'm going to leave the comments open, because right now we're at 100 subscribers. Not really, because one of them is me, I think, but 100 subscribers. So if everyone who has subscribed or does subscribe right now, in between the time that we get from now to, sorry, I'm trying to take this stupid sticker off. These organic things, I'm telling you quite honestly. Anyway, everyone who has subscribed or does subscribe between now and my 200th subscriber, if you put a comment in there, I will make sure that you are entered into a drawing. for an Amazon gift certificate, about 20 bucks. It's not much, but it's what I can do. Okay, so seriously, I was also going to complain about these tomatoes. They're great, and these are the free ones, and I love them because I don't buy organic ones myself. But I will tell you, I've got a couple of organic things in my fridge from things that were given to me from my hookup spot, and they all go off so fast. Like, I know that's because it's preservative free and everything, but I've got 2 bags of like cauliflower bits or whatever. One of them is organic, one of them is regular. The organic one I had to throw out the day after I brought it in the house. The non-organic one is still going along just fine. So anyway, just I have to stay on top of the tomatoes because they do go off and I need to do something with them. Okay, so what I usually do is I slice them very thin. That's just my nature. See, very, very thin. But then for a dish like this, 1 second, I am being so smart. I did this on my other video and I swore I wouldn't do it again. Before I get to adding in the tomato or anything else other than the wilted onions and garlic, I'm going to smush up with the pestle of my mortar and pestle. And I guess it's great. I got it from Aldi's, but it's stone like this. So I always feel like there's bits of stuff getting in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's. I just would prefer an enamel finish or something as opposed to stone. Okay, so that happened real good. Excellent, good, wonderful. So I'm going to throw this in the sink to wash it. And now I am going to cut up these tomatoes so that they're thin sliced and cut in half. Here we go. And I'm going to see, I've only got one avocado to use, so I'm not sure if this isn't going to be good enough, and I won't have to, or at least I'll have to use that other onion there for other purposes. And yeah, actually looks okay. Now that this video is actually like happening, I'm getting like nervous about it. So again, I don't know what a traditional guacamole is. This is just what I do when I have extra avocados. Okay, so we've got garlic. We've got onion, we've got avocado in there, we've got tomatoes in there, and I just want to get the tomatoes just a little bit more cut up. Oh God, I tried that, that Cava crazy feta dip that I brought in on Monday. Man, I don't know what they use in that thing, honestly, but it says it just gets jalapeno in it. But I will be totally honest, I eat jalapeno all the time. This wasn't even hot. It was sharp. It made the tip of my tongue, the tip of my lips, very, very painful. And I eat spicy foods. Like I honestly, I have hot sauce on my eggs. Anything that you could put hot sauce on, I'm usually good for. I tend to use Tabasco, but I use others. I've had habaneros. I've got hot Chinese peppers dried in my cabinet over there. Okay, and like all of those things are not too sharp or too painful for me, but this, which only has jalapenos, which I've got canned on, I've tried in a million different things, and they are just never bothered me, but this stuff really hurt. I'm not going to take it again or buy it again because it was just wasteful because I could have. Let me give this a quick taste. Needs a bit of salt. And then finally, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to taste it and make sure that the level of salting is good. You can see it in there. It's a nice mush. So let's just grab another tiny piece and see if the salting is good. Yep, that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in a little picante sauce from Walmart. And I bought this because I was out of my usual thick and chunky salsa. But for things like this, it's excellent. And so, I'm going to mix that all in there. It's actually perfect. So if I don't screw up this video, between now and the time I say goodbye to you, this video should actually go up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything that you guys are doing or not going. Please hit like and subscribe. You'll get entered to win $200. And if you're already subscribed, you're similarly entered in to win the $20 gift certificate. I'm going to now go eat some avocado, some guacamole. Thank you guys. Cheers.